Hey, good morning. Oh, had my coffee. Time to go out and fire up some gear. See if we can get this sawmill running. Still 23 degrees out, but it's already, I think it's about 8:30, 8:37. Oh, the ice is almost completely gone, folks, which is actually really kind of nice right now. And you can see here, we really, all that ice I had is all gone. We're down to sawdust, frozen sawdust, but we got sawdust. So we're gonna go ahead and see how things are looking here. I got some logs to do. Well, I'd call some of them logs anyway. Shows green. Green is good. So that should be good and strong. It's supposed to be a decent day today. I guess about 39 degrees. That's what they predicted. So, all right, let's see what we get here. Hey, check it out. That light's not red, so that's a good sign. She's a little cold. Got half a tank of fuel, so I got enough fuel to run. That rattle noise is the drive belt, the main drive belt. It'll do that. Look at that cool piece of wood. We didn't get this covered up, but it still looks pretty good. I do see the red light on the little light on the bottom, and that is supposed to go out. So that light right there, there it goes, went out. There we go. We'll let that warm up and go over here and get the tractor warmed up because I'll use it today. Got some dog tracks in here. Barely can see them. Probably go pull my game camera SIM cards and see if we got anything on the game camera while I'm at it this morning. Oh, yeah, we're a little frozen. How do you like that seat? As soon as that light goes out, we fire it up. There she goes. All right, well, I did see a few more footprints coming in here on our way in last night, so maybe might get something on the game cameras. We'll check them out. Still a little brisk. Haven't had any breakfast yet either. I've been working on a new breakfast routine. I'm a very habitual person, and I have to work on what I have for breakfast because, frankly, folks, I need to lose 50 pounds. And with my back troubles, that's been really, really hard to do. And so this year, I've had a little work done on the back, and I think we can do it again. So I've been walking. When I first walked earlier, I guess late last year, where I could get in maybe 3/4 of a mile, a lot of pain. I got up to a mile and a half, 2 miles, 2.5, 3 miles. I'm up to 3 1/4 now. So we're getting there. What that means is a lot more sawmilling and a lot more cabin building. And look at that. Wouldn't you like to just have a cabin out in the woods? I mean, it's a mess, right? Every time I come out, I think I got such a mess to clean up. Darcy drives her nuts. But at the same time, I know this is a project I've been working on a long time. And I know that it'll continue to improve. But I'll tell you something, coming out here, spending a weekend in the cabin, folks, it's just awesome. All right, let's see what we got here. These little game cameras are okay. We got these ones for, oh gosh, I think it was like something simple, $100 or $200 for like 3 of them. It was on sale at like one of the big sportsman's type stores. And we thought, oh yeah, let's do it. Let's get them and bring them out here because the ones I had 3 others that don't work anymore. All of them were probably about $100 a piece. Now this one here, which is a Bushnell Darcy bought this for me probably 10 years ago. This is the best of all of them, and it's the 8 battery style. They seem to last a lot longer. So that guy's at least 10 years old, I think. Oh, don't trip on the sticks while you're walking out here, Eric. That won't help your back out. Oh, we got some slash to burn too. We're gonna get a fire going today, folks. Especially with the tractor warmed up, I can put the grapple on it. Oh, it's definitely chilly. We'll get that sawmill warmed up. If you've been looking at this every time I come out here and you're wondering what the heck is going on here, well, there's actually 3 4x8 beams that one's a made up beam because I didn't have one at the time, but I had some 2x8s. But they're like these guys here, which these are terrible. These are early beams that I did with my LT10. That one there, I think I even almost split the pith on it, and you can see it kind of cupped. And then this one here, I captured the heart in that beam, and so you can see it's not perfect, but believe it or not, sometimes you get away with that, and they've held up just fine. Honestly, this one here, which isn't a whole lot better, the board on the left, you could see it's cupped a little bit. The one on the right is perfectly fine. Those have held up for a long time, folks, a dozen years or so, and they're doing fine. So yes, they're not the best made stuff. It goes back to my LT10 days when I was really just learning. In all fairness, folks, I'm still learning. Let's get inside and see what those game cameras got on them. Maybe something worthwhile. Let's check it out. Oh, well, folks, I'm disappointed with the game cameras. We had a horse rubbing up against one of them, and I just deleted that one because I didn't know what it was at first. And then, you know, the horse that you see here, and, well, that's it, folks. Other than us driving back and forth, coming and going. I mean, the cameras are working, but obviously not that well. Oh, and it's chilly out here. I got the mill warming up, the tractor warming up, and then I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and shut them down and take a longer break. I'm gonna let things warm up a little bit more this morning, I think. I'm being lazy, folks. You ever do that where, you know, you see the smoke coming out of the top of that guy? I don't know if you can or not. We're not very close to it. It's warm in there is the point. I'm thinking I might go in and have some breakfast and take a little bit later start today. Let me shut this tractor off. It's nice and warm now. It'll warm up easier later too. It'll take a long time for it to completely cool down. The mill sounds good. Seems to be running good, so I'm confident it'll be fine. It's supposed to be partly sunny today, or mostly sunny. I feel like I just saw a little bit of a snowflake. Better not. Oh, we got that little red light on right there. I think we'll go ahead and we'll throw this back on here for now. Make sure that battery stays good and charged. Because I think this battery is on its last legs. I've said a couple times now I needed to replace it, and I did not. It's just not been convenient to do it at the time, and I had so many other priorities that that wasn't one of them. Saving my LifePo batteries from sub-zero temperatures was more important than worrying about replacing this battery. If you want an excuse, and I'm not trying to make excuses, I'm just being honest, folks. There we go, just throw that on there. Try not to knock it off. Plug this in down here. Green light means it's charging. All right, there we go. Set that there for now. All right, I did say I'm going to run the mill today, and I am. So that means one of the next videos you see, we will turn that into a D-log. It'll be a short one, but that's okay. And we'll peel it. We'll get it nice and peeled like this one here. What's interesting is when I peeled this log, you didn't see any of this darker stuff on here. It was all gone. And I guess as it's dried out, that's, you know, that's definitely shown up. Got a lot of logs to peel still. It's harder to peel them in the winter too. And I've definitely got some blue stain in there. That'll all get washed off and cleaned up. And the kind of gray stuff is all stuff that was already dry, so I'm not as worried about it. Blue stain will just make it look cool. All right, I think we'll go in. A couple of other videos that we've got coming. This log here, I think that's too small for a D log. That one's pushing it. That one I think maybe too small. But if it'll make a D log, I'll make a D log out of it. It's got a bit of an S bend to it, so it may not be the greatest log, but we'll see. We'll decide. This one here, folks, well, that video is going to be how small is too small. Is that log big enough to mill, or is it too small? That'll be the next one. Looking at these stacks of lumber here, they look good, don't they? You see, look at that one there. You could see some nice yellow pine color, and then the reddish color on top is Doug fir. Even though the stacking and stickering wasn't the greatest because of my fault, it's doing okay. And we've lost some over here. I guess we got in a hurry, and somebody must have stacked all of the stickers on the end of that pile right there, and it ripped that felt. So I need to replace that felt and get those off of there and clean all that up, because they'll just get ruined. But honestly, it's so cold and dry out here right now, it won't matter. And I didn't bring any more windshield washer fluid for the mill, so I'll just end up using some water in there and blowing it out afterwards. And no, I don't have a compressor, so I'll leave it to your imagination how I'm going to blow the water out of the lube tank. Not the tank, but out of the lube valve. Let's hope we do, in fact, get sunshine today. For now, I'm going to let you go, folks. I'm going to drop another video right here, which will be the next video in this series, if it's out. If not, it'll be another one. So stick around for that. It's coming. And more to come. Appreciate y'all being here. And by the way, if you enjoy these videos, do me a favor. Hit that like button for me. Always helps the channel out. Y'all have a great day. The old Jarhead out.